Is the pain over for Bitcoin, crypto and stocks? Key levels and predictions. This week Bitcoin tested 78k and the whole crypto and stock market was down this week. Is the market crash over or will we see another dump on the market? I will break down the following charts today. Bitcoin, Ethereum, some altcoins like Thorchain, Onyxcoin and stocks like Duolingo and Riot Platforms. If you're not a member of Team NakedTrader yet, would you be so kind to press that subscribe button? It will help me a lot. And for now, let's start with the weekly performance of the crypto market. As you can see, almost all coins in red, but we do have some green ones. HBAR went up 19.3, Pi Network 20.3, Pulse X 12%, Bera 29.2, Celestia 12.2, IP, also known as Story, 44.6, and the rest all in red. Dogecoin minus 15.1, Digit Token minus 17, Mantra minus 10.1, Tau minus 20.7, Gala minus 13.5, Bonk minus 14.2, Injective minus 18.3, Mental minus 19.2, and from the weekly I will change to the daily. Today, sentiment looking good, almost all coins in green. IOTA went up 5%, Cardano 4, Tau 4.2, Theta 3.9, Trump Coin 3.8, HBAR 7.5, and we do have some red ones like Telcoin minus 3, Aptos minus 4.9, and Pi Network 15.4. And from here, I will go to CoinMarketCap. Currently, we have a market cap of 2.84 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 67.45 billion. And the current fear and greed is at 22, which is in the fear zone. The top 10 coins of today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Binance, Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, and Tron. And from here, I will go to the stock market. Some mixed sentiment, but the big ones were in red this week, like Nvidia minus 7.7, Taiwan Semiconductors minus 8.93, Broadcom minus 8.79, Palantir minus 16.21, Tesla down minus 13.27, Google minus 5.16, and we do have some green numbers. Berkshire Hathaway went up 7.83. Healthcare went up in general. Financials, credit services, insurance, healthcare. Yeah, and from here, let's go to Bitcoin. I will start at the monthly as February is closed in red. And the price went as low, dipped just under the 78,000. And current price is at 85,830. On the monthly, the support zone will start here at 71,000 until here between 71 and 58. And here was the previous high. On the monthly is still looking good in the uptrend, and from the monthly, wait, I will show the levels. From the monthly, let's go to the weekly. About 11.5 hours to close this week's candle. And it dropped a huge candle this week. How much was it? The price went down. It dropped from 96,000, currently 10%, almost 11% down, until 78,197, almost a 20% drop, 18.77 on the weekly. And from the weekly, I will change to the daily. I will show last week's scenarios. The trade, this scenario, the trade of 87,298. If we go to the 4 hours, it played out. Tried to hold support here. So if you had played entry here, you could have had about 2.39% profits. Eventually, it fell through support. So I assume you took some profits already here and increased your stop loss, or you got stopped out. I'll go back to the daily. Let me remove those scenarios here. So this one is gone. This one is still active. The entry at 71,296. Tested the breakdown of this candle. So I will add some more. We did an entry here around 75,637. And if the price managed to go up, then I would like to see maybe a test of 90,498. Pullback with entry at 87,300. Aiming for 93,500. And else, if the price goes up more aggressive and tests the 95,000, 96,000 from here, pullback with entry just above 90,000, let's say at 90,500, aiming for the continuation play and try to break the 96,000 level there. So we have 4 potential scenarios for Bitcoin the coming days, and from Bitcoin I will go to Duolingo. I've charted this one early 2024, and the entry of 135.87 never came. The price went as low as 145.61. So that's a difference of $10. I got a front run there. If you had took the more aggressive entry here, then you could have had 192% profits. That's insane on a stock within a year. I'll post a link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out if you like. And the pullback also never came. Here was the breakout. Never came the entry of 238.58. So let me start with a clean chart for now. And I will start at the monthly. So the price dropped from its all-time high $441 to $312. It dropped about 30%. That's a lot. And I will add some levels. And from the monthly, by the way, this is still a good looking uptrend on the monthly. I'll change to the weekly. So it went back to the start of the impulse from the all-time high. That's a nice test. Maybe a good entry as well. And from the weekly, I will change to the daily. Okay, I will go back to the weekly and I will make a plan for the coming days. If the price managed to go up, then I would like to see maybe a test of 352 pullback with the entry at 324, aiming for the continuation play, and try to break the 363. And if the price goes up more aggressive, and let's say test the 380 pullback, entry a little higher at 340, aiming to break the all-time high. And if it doesn't hold support here, then I would aim for the entry around 285, trying to go up from there. And else, the most defensive play, the entry at 212, trying to go up from there. So 4 potential scenarios here for Duolingo. And from Duolingo, I will go to Riot Platforms. I've tried this one in March 2024 and look what happened. The entry just under $7, $6.96 got filled. So if you had played the entry here, you could have had about 128% profits there. Congratulations if you had played this one. I will post a link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out if you like. Nice entry. Flawless entry. And look at this. The gain pullback entry, but it never tested higher. So eventually fell through support over there. Okay. Let's start at the monthly. Here was the drop off to the low on the monthly. Rejections, multiple rejections from the high here. Support at $8.84. From the monthly, let's go to the weekly. We do have weekly gains from the drop off here to the low. Here a rejection from the previous high. Start of the impulse. Let me change to the daily. Okay. I will go back to the weekly and make a plan for the coming days. If the price holds support, then I would like to see a test of the drop off of $12 pullback, entry just above $10 at $10.21, aiming for $13.99. If we see a gain and we see a test of $13.99 from here, pullback with an entry at $11.40 for the continuation play and try to break the $15.83. And else, if the price doesn't hold support, then the entry at $7.62, trying to go up from there. And else, the most defensive play, the entry at $5.33, trying to go up from there. So we have 4 potential scenarios here for Riot Platforms, and from here I will go to Thorchain. Another one from early 2024. Look at this. The gain, the pullback, tested a little higher. So front run. Price didn't touch $5.30, but it went as low as $5.40. That's a difference of 10 cents. And then a 35% profits. But look at this one. The entry at $2.79, flawless. There we had another profitable trade, and look at this, 169% profits. I will post a link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out if you like. I hope you took some profits, because look at this, where the price is now at $1.29. This was the most defensive play, the entry of $1.73, but eventually it held support just above $2. Tried to go up, but it broke through the support line there. And for now, I would like to start with a clean chart here. And I will start at the weekly. So current price is at all-time lows. The zone between $1.17 and $1.72, and the next support and last line of defense is 83 cents, but we want to see higher prices, maybe a test of $2.79. From the weekly I will change to the daily. No daily gain of the $1.49, but there is a daily gain of $1.45. That was the previous drop off to the low, the start of the impulse here. So we have a low, high, another low, and higher high, and a higher low so far. Okay, so maybe if it managed to gain the $1.59, and then I would like to see at least a 4-hour gain on the $1.72 pullback entry between 145 and 149 for the continuation breakout trade here, and the test of $2.12. And if the price goes up more aggressive and gain the $2.12 pullback with entry at 172, aiming to break the $2.79. And if it doesn't hold support, then we have the last line of defense here 83 cents. But be aware, if it falls through the 83 support, then there will be new all-time lows and you will need to wait for the trend reversal, something like this. Yes, so 4 potential scenarios here for Thorchain, and from Thorchain I will go to Onyxcoin, starting at the weekly. Current price is at 1.5 cents. And what do we see here? Here were the all-time lows. Price is under a cent. Huge impulse. So if you bought this one early 2025 for the price of 0.0025, then after that the price went up almost 2000%. Interesting. Look at this. So on the weekly, the previous drop off to the all-time lows tested. Beautiful price action. And from here trying to find support at 1.3 cents. Okay. So if it managed to break out the low zone and enter the high zone here, who knows? 20 cent. Will it manage to break the all-time high? I will change to the daily. Interesting. So far rejection at 1.6 cents. I would like to see a gain of 2 cents and then a pullback, maybe entry at 1.6 cents. And this might be a big one if it managed to go to the all-time high zone. So I would like to see something like this. Gain of the 2 cents, maybe a test of 2.3 cents, pullback with entry at 1.6 cents, aiming for the continuation. And if the price goes up more aggressive, let's say test 3 cents from here, pullback, either aggressive just above 2 at 2.3 cents, aiming to break the 3.5 cents. And else next support line here at just above a cent, 1.09. And else the more defensive play here, the entry at 0.003 cents. But I don't prefer to come here. I want to leave the whole zone. Let's stay here and continue the rally. Look at this, already tested. So 7.5 cents. Interesting. How much potential? 357%. Okay, nice. Beautiful price action. And from Onyxcoin, I will go to Ethereum, starting at the monthly. As we close February in red, huge red candle, and the price dropped about 32%. Tested just above 2000, 2094. Current price is at $2,230 on the monthly. Rejection. Here was the start of the impulse, 2515, but it fell through support. But look at this. Here was the high, and here was the test. So that is beautiful price action as well. We might see a lower test of 1933. And from the monthly, let me change to the weekly. About 11 hours to close this week's candle. I'm not a fan to play the test of the test. It was already tested here. So we might go lower. Here it was resistance, here as well. From the weekly, I will go to the daily and I will show last week's scenarios. So if you were in the short of last week, then you are in profits. If you had played the short, then you are in profits about 25%. Congratulations. Let me remove this scenario and this one. So the two entries are still valid. The entry of 1934, and if it fall through support over there, then the next entry at 1733. Let me add some more scenarios. I will change to the 4 hour. If the price managed to go up, and then I would like to see a test of 2388, pullback with entry at 2229, aiming to break the 2440. And if the price goes up more aggressive, and let's say test the 2517, pullback with entry at 2322 for the continuation play, and try to break the 2554. So we have 4 potential scenarios here for Ethereum. And for now, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your day and see you in the next one. Laters.